Here's the South Carolina Daughters of the American Revolution Fort Watson monument made of granite here, commemorating this Fort Watson, one of the chain of British posts in South Carolina, located on this Indian mound, besieged April 15th through 23rd, 1781. There we go. Well, we'll catch up to this here in a second. Here's the top view from the Indian Mound. It's a beautiful, beautiful view. It's a well-maintained area. It's already beginning to get a little humid and still and hot in South Carolina. Don't worry. It'll be hot before long. This is a beautiful view. I will say again that I think it's kind of tragic that the British built a fort here on sacred land, but that's why we don't belong to them anymore. That's why we left the King of England and came to where we could be free. All right, I'm gonna head down these stairs and we'll talk to you in a second. Well, that was our short trip to the Indian burial mound. We don't want to spend a ton of time there. It's kind of like visiting a graveyard, you know. You need to have as much respect for the dead as possible. Well, we're going to head on down to the other trails located here, and we'll catch up with you in just a second. Stay tuned. All right, as you can see, Marisa's pointing out that, did you say Wright's Bluff?
Yes.
Wright's Bluff Nature Trail. See, this is, I don't care if it's unprofessional video. Heck, I'm unprofessional. I'm just me and she's just her and we're us. But anyway, we're going to head off down this trail and see where it leads. We run up on something interesting, we'll let you know. She just found a spider. It's going to be an interesting afternoon. All right, this little swampy area is down this trail we just embarked on. I turn this thing around. It crosses with a well-maintained wooden bridge with chicken wire on it to help it not be slippery. As you get old like me, you're kind of happy when things aren't slippery and you can fall down. So far we haven't seen any no-shouldered critters, aka danger noodles or snakes. But yeah, we'll continue on. See you in a minute. Hey, we've reached another one of these bridges, but as you can see, this one goes a long way down there. Hopefully it's not like one of these spooky looking bridges you see in horror movies. Always go there, don't I? Yeah, Marisa hopes we'll see a skunk ape. You know, Bigfoot's southern relative. I don't know. And these are yellow ribbons on this bridge, and I don't know if it's because it's someplace they want to mark off or... Ooh. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah. I don't know what that means, but maybe I should keep the video going, but I don't want to capture myself screaming like a little girl should it collapse and I fall in this really inviting looking water. But anyway, oh, I'll focus on the side of the bridge without the yellow ribbons and walk gingerly across this thing. I was hoping maybe we'd see an alligator, but maybe they're smarter than I am. But anyway, oh, look at there. It looks like an owl sat there and did his business, or her business. To each his and her own. If I fall in this water, I might do my business. All right. It's really been peaceful in here. Very few mosquitoes and very few bugs that make Marisa do that cute little dance she does. Reminiscent of someone with their hair on fire. But here they have a bench. Now, I don't know if I want to sit down in a swamp this close to the water and muck and relax. If you know what I mean. I mean, right. I want to be here. Well, I'm going to continue to be the spearhead for the spiderweb patrol for Marisa. It's the least I can do. Because trust me, there's plenty of little spider webs all over the place over here. I feel them rubbing all over me. That's probably a good thing because there's a lot of bugs in here. South Carolina swamp. All right. As we stop in the middle of this swampy area to view this really out of place, pristine looking sign. The wood duck. A conservation success story. Let us pollute the area by putting a sign in. But anyway, we always have to go put graffiti on natural places to put our mark on it, don't we? That's what I like in that sign too, in this swamp. As swampy as it is, I wouldn't deface it really with something like that. But anyhow, let me shoot some quiet video in here. Maybe Marisa will get her wish and we see a skunk ape or rattlesnake or water moccasin, or oh, the list goes on. We'll see in a minute. As you can see, we find a little observation point. It comes up, the stairs are really solid, but I don't know about the platform we're on. It makes weird squeaky noises too. And that bench, my fat butt's not sitting on it because it's probably not going to make it. But it does overlook a really nice duck hunting area. It's really cool. There's something back over there that's moving, and I can't tell what it is. I just zoomed the video. It's a person, it appears. I don't have my glasses on, so I don't know if the video has it yet or not. But they're wearing like an orange type shirt. I'll zoom in a little more. I don't know if you can see that or not. You see what I'm talking about, Marisa? It's on the bank right over there. Look straight across. See where the water's showing up? If you go back from the water, that might help me direct the video. Just a hair. Let me try to find it. somebody walking right along the... It may come up on the video, I don't know. And if you're watching the video, you probably want me to be still anyway. But he should be around in here somewhere. All right, well, we're going to head down and the other side as Marisa tries to make friends with another bumblebee. And this is where we're going. I'll take the zoom off. We'll see in a minute. All right. We're headed back down a trail here. That is on another little bridge. And swampy all the way around us. Get another little view around here. I thought I just heard a dog, but Marisa says I'm deaf, so it could have been like a car horn or something. I don't know. Man, this is really... this is some iffy little stuff here. And I'm walking on it. My big old fat butt out on this. Anyway. Nobody ever said I was sane. Shoot, my career proved I'm an idiot. So, here we go. Came all the way down these big old binoculars in the middle of the bulrushes. Pretty neat though. Scenic area. You can tell where people live on the other side over there. As I spin this thing around, try to focus a little bit on this water. There is a lot of pollen in the air. It's just speckled the water or splotched it. However you want to say it, it would probably be correct. But anyway, I'll let you know when we head back that direction. See you in a minute. Hey, I'm back sooner than I thought I would be. We walked to the end of this little dock and we saw this little fish. I say little fish. Hanging around these lily pads with his tail popping up, as you can see. And by the size of that tail, that's a pretty big fish. And there's plenty of what big fish eat in here. And that's everything smaller than itself. Anyway, I'm glad I got to share with you. It looks like it might be coming a little... Oh, one just jumped over there and scared Marisa. Yeah, they're eating something. You hear fish jumping everywhere in here. Yeah, there's that sucker. I expect whatever that is to jump up here any minute. I really have spent so much time out of the South and out of the swampy areas. I couldn't tell you what kind of fish that is, but it's pretty long. Marisa was turned around and gave me hand signs. And that is a pretty long fish. I don't know if you can see like we can, but I'll try to ease closer to the sign of the action here as this helicopter is getting closer. Well, I'm gonna get away from the fish for a second. See if I can't get you closer to the military aircraft that's flying around the lake. I don't know if you can see that. But Apaches have been flying around for a while, doing something. Like the rest of the military, doing something. All right, let me try to zoom back in on this fish. I know it's hard to see through the brush. I don't know if it's a gar or what, but that's a pretty long fish. I don't know if you can still see it. I'm gonna get out of here now, and I'll come back if we see something more interesting than the elusive little fish there. There you are, folks. Apache longbow. Been flying around for days training something. Not transponding either, so it must be important. But anyway, as I spin you around here and make you sick, I know. I kind of do it on purpose sometimes, but we're headed back towards the Hummer. We survived that trail. We saw some interesting things. We only saw a man and a woman walking in the back of a runner as they were coming down the trail, and we were looking at the fish. But there was no exit where we were, so they didn't want to come that way. We may decide to go or we may decide to stay. We'll let you know. See you in a minute. Well, folks, as you can see, we made it back to the Hummer, and I'll spin this thing around here. And we did our best to find Bigfoot or anything else crazy. No snakes, no alligators, no wood ducks at Wright's Bluff Nature Trail and Santee Indian Mound. But we're gonna try our best to get back in the Hummer and head home. And I'm sure Marisa wants to do one more selfie. We'll talk to you later. See ya.